practice 6, third time up here. Not a whole lot more to talk about, but I do think it's improving the flow. It's starting to look like more like the practices we're accustomed to. You can hear the pads cracking better. Still a lot of mistakes, which is expected. Putting in new offense, defense, and every day you're installing new stuff. But the energy level has been excellent. It was excellent Saturday, it was excellent again today. So, you know, we're making progress, walk off the field better.
Mike and Jared.
Yeah, in terms of, I think the first scrimmage is Saturday, is that right?
Yeah.
What are you looking for in general, and how do you plan to split up kind of the quarterback rotation for that?
Well, I'm not going to tell you about the quarterback rotation. And from here on out, I may not really be very open about it, although I am impressed with Rourke's progress. Let's just say that. To me, a scrimmage is just another practice. It's the players out on the field on their own, so I really haven't even thought much about the scrimmage yet.
Jared and Seth.
I know it's still very early in the spring, but do you guys even think about it too deep or like just initial one or no?
We'll worry about that 2 weeks before they open.
Seth and Daniel.
Maybe not even in terms of the where he stands in the rotation, but just just with Cherry this spring, maybe developmentally, what sort of steps are you
Yeah,
looking
he's
for him?
getting some reps. He doesn't get quite as many reps as the 1s and 2s, but he's getting reps every day. You know, he's not ready, but you know he does throw the ball to the right guy a lot, and the arm strength and the accuracy need to improve. But for a freshman to come in and find the open receiver, doesn't always give him the ball, but you know, keep plugging along. He gets better every day. Have a great summer, fall camp. We'll see, right?
Daniel and Jack.
You mentioned Rourke a minute ago, and the progress that he's made there. Where have you kind of seen the most progress from him?
He just looks like the last 2 practices he's been functioning, looking like a high-level quarterback.
Jack and Drew.
I think some of the players have said that the practices kind of feel like more like quality over quantity. Has that always been your philosophy, and how do you kind of practice by practice judge? You know,
Well,
okay, we're
you're
done.
trying to get him ready to play a game, so you got to make it like a game. And the games happen really fast, and you got to get ready for this play, and then forget about the last play, and get ready for the next play. And a lot of things happen in a game, and a quick tempo, so practices need to be the same way.
Drew and Zach.
Coach, looking at the running back room, you brought in guys like Elijah Justice, and then brought guys from JMU, Kalen,
Yeah.
and Tyson,
Right.
and Trent Stain. How do you kind of see the running back room shaping up?
I like what I see there. I think those new guys have really added something. Yeah.
Zach and Zan.
Coach, I think you've been in a position group focus. The wide receivers, a lot of talent in that room, a lot of returning talent, and also a lot of talent you brought over. How have you seen that shape out so far?
You know, I think it's, I'm not going to say it's starting to sort itself out. EJ started out good and then hurt his leg, so he's missed the last 3 practices or so. And I see a couple guys starting to really step up. Surratt, Miles Cross, Price has been good. Keyshawn when he's out there. You know, Cooper's made some nice plays. Just a little more consistency. And, you know, I think Donovan needs to pick it up a little bit.
Zan and Mike.
Yeah, I want to go back to just a few questions ago when you said you try to treat the practices like a game. What does that look like, and how do you make sure that they're still learning what the new concepts while also being game-like?
Yeah, you know, what it looks like is it should look like a game, minus the tackling part, right? 11 on 11 and reps, tempo, ball movement, field position situations, and you're just not tackling. There's not a crowd in the stands.
Mike, last one.
Trey Wendig, how much did Bostad kind of put him on your radar, and what kind of have you seen from him so far this
That one was all Bob, because Bob had coached him before. So he's done a nice job at right tackle, and I think, you know, that unit is developing nicely, and Kidwell will add to it too, and Wendig's played a lot of football and has a lot of versatility.
All right.
Good? Okay, thanks.